Cavs.
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense. He knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
The Cavs coming off an impressive win in their previous game against Golden State. Jeff, they won for a number of reasons. What would you say was the most important?
Say it with me, Mike. Come on. It's a make or miss league. You know it. They did it. They made it from the three. And when you have the three-pointer going, I don't care who you are, you're tough to beat.
Bad pass stolen by Irving.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his flops, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
Hits the three. LeBron James with 5 points.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 8-2. Screen set nicely. That pass picked off by Paul. Crawford on the drive, getting to the basket, a pretty Euro step. Curling in. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Griffin. Picks up his first personal. And he will go to the line for some free throws. Knocks down the first one.
Tristan Thompson has limitations to his game, but the limitations are offset by great effort, particularly when he pounds the offensive board and gives his team second chance opportunities.
And DeAndre Jordan with a nice shot for two. He scored 15 points in their previous game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Love jump shot. LeBron James with a nice look. He's averaging 6 assists per game this season.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
And Kyrie Irving with the bucket.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Draws the foul. It's called against Irving. That'll be his first. And Chris Paul will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And he hits the first free throw.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Substitutions, Cleveland.
3 minutes gone by in the first. Cleveland's up by 7.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance.
Oh, what a beautiful play. The alley-oop and the lay-in finish. Paul able to put it in. Chris Paul with 6 points.
Easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open, 2-point.
James fires with the clock winding down. And LeBron James with the three-pointer.
top of the key three, money.
The assist from number 8, Matthew Dellavedova.
Nobody's near him. Hits for two.
That's beautiful basketball right there. Getting the two-point shot. Look at that balance, rhythm, and follow.
Off the mark, quite can't get that double-digit lead. James fires up another three. The Cavs with control on the rebound. Fires from three-point range. Bang!
Good job of concentration. Dead aim on the target and knocked it straight through.
James on the drive. Oh, what a play as he slams it home.
For two. The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Inside. The Clippers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Converts on the inside. And we'll have a timeout. They want to talk it over. The Cavaliers up by 11. Do it for the first quarter. Cleveland's up by 11. Stay tuned for more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this short break. What a start. They have really set the tone once again.
I love the workmanlike performance in the first quarter. Step by step, incrementally doing their job on each possession.
There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And Jamal Crawford will get to shoot at the free throw line. He's shooting 90% from the line on the season.
It's hard to score in this league, but you have a better chance if you're a great free throw shooter to do it at the free throw line. This is good basketball right here. Be aggressive, take the contact, and get to the free throw line.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 25-18. Oh, what a block. James in possession. He curls, puts it down. What a play.
It's hard to stop a moving train like LeBron James. When he attacks the rim, Mike, he finished with strength and force unknown to mankind.
And he puts it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Love. And J.J. Redick will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
James draws the double team to the rim, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. Kevin Love's 2 for 3 from the field.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
What a dunk.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Here's the screen. James on the drive. Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Baamute on the drive. Oh, rejected by James. Tries for the alley-oop. Smith jumper. Puts it in. J.R. Smith with 6 points.
Cleveland's doing a great job of stretching the floor with all these made threes. They're off to a nice start here today.
And L.A. calling for a timeout. They'll want to regroup right now.
You can't allow teams in the NBA to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
Paul for 2, lets it go. Paul's off target.
I continue to see solid defense. It's the same defense that got him the lead. That type of defense will keep the lead for them.
And he curls in, double team, able to get the shot off.
The assist from
The Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like LA, and really right now be the better team in LA, this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
Throws down the dunk.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Paul coming across. Blows past the defender. Gets to the rim. Makes the adjustment, but misses.
They've done a good job getting the ball into the paint, but unfortunately, they just haven't converted at the basket.
Out of bounds. James for 3 with the off-balance shot. Can't hit from long distance. LeBron James is 2 for 6 from beyond the arc.
No question, they've dug themselves a huge hole here in the first half because they haven't been defensively dominant. But the way to get back in the game is contest shots just like that.
Jordan the rebound. Baamute jump shot. And the first half comes to an end. The Cavs up by 2. Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's had as dominating a first half as we've seen all season. How do you slow them down, Jeff?
Well, you don't. When a team is this dominant.
Oh, beautiful pass, and he lays it in.
the assist from number 23.
We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
James fires for 3 with 2 left on the 24.
The assist from number 5, J.R. Smith.
Stripped and stolen by Irving. Throws the lob. It's out of bounds. Paul denied by James. Blows past his man. Puts it up. Hits the shot. LeBron James is shooting 62% from the field.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on the second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
It's blocked. It's out of bounds. It'll be Clippers ball.
You try to emphasize to your team, force turnovers, but take care of the ball yourselves, and you'll be in position to win against any type of team. And that's exactly what they're doing here today.
Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Griffin. First free throw, perfect.
Hey, Mike, it's all been said about LeBron James. But where he's evolved the most to me is his demeanor. He continues to embrace the challenges that come before him. He honors his teammates, he honors his coaches, and he honors his organizations that he plays with the effort and the attention to detail with which he plays.
Sloppy pass intercepted by Crawford. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Can't connect from way downtown. Oh, the ref said he stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
The pass and alley-oop, and he puts it down. And Doc Rivers calls a timeout. His team really struggling.
I don't understand the timeout management here. You need to try to keep the game within striking distance. Instead, they allow them to go on this big run to run up this huge lead, and now they take their timeout.
Jordan's looking to do damage in the paint from beyond the arc. The Clippers with their first three of the night.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at that balance, arc, and follow through.
2.5 remaining in the third. Cleveland's up by 28. Redick. And Kevin Love with a strong rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. For the layup. It's good. Count it. And one on the foul called against Jordan. And LeBron James will go to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete.
That's the concentration you need to finish with contact and earn your way to the free throw line.
Griffin against Love. Swats that away. Puts up another shot. Gets it to go. And LeBron James with 12 points in the third quarter. Crawford jumper. It's good. Three-pointer. Los Angeles is 2 for 4 from long range.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great-looking shot.
Fires for 2. That's good. LeBron James with 32 points and 7 assists.
Cleveland is having great success in this game for one simple reason. Offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Love's trying for position in the paint. James fires the wide open 2. James' attempt won't go.
The open man shoots the ball. That's what they did right there. Good offense, even though they missed it.
James moves into the front court. Double team, still puts it up. Griffin the rebound. Tries it again. That's good for 2. And Chris Paul with 13 points. Here's the pick. James. Terrible shot. James the jumper. Jordan the rebound. Oh, he goes for the save there. Out of bounds. Whistle sounds. It'll be Clippers ball. Los Angeles is making a few subs here. He shoots. It's good.
The assist from number 3, Chris Paul.
Fires from downtown. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. The Cavaliers up by 29. We'll have more Monday night.
Big lead at home as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They just got to continue doing what they're doing.
Absolutely. That's what the home team is supposed to do. Put their foot down, go for it from possession number 1, build a big lead, and then take a breather in the fourth.
2 free throws coming up after he got hit just in front of the arc. Connects on the first free throw. And LeBron James with 37 points. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 68-37.
Irving, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Green's looking to set up in the paint. Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty. Out of bounds, turnover. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Misses from beyond the arc. Down into the lane. Oh, he slams it through.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
Layup won't go.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Goes for the three-pointer. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Rebounded by Griffin. Blocked by James. Good work to draw the foul. And after the foul, he'll get to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Oops, missed the first one.
Stepping in for the Clippers, number 6.
Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 70-40. From downtown, rebound handled by Jordan. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. Paul into the front court. Baamute on the drive. Jordan fade away for 2. James the rebound. Puts it up from three-point land. Bang! Hits from downtown. Cleveland shooting 45% from downtown tonight.
And fans from this team must be experiencing deja vu. Why am I speaking French? I don't know, but I am. So seeing how well their team...
Off the alley-oop, he lays it in.
2 points. The assist from
2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Cleveland's up by 35. Baamute on the drive. Baamute fires with 1 left on the 24.
the assist from number 23, Wesley Johnson.
Smith fires for 3. Bang! From downtown. And LeBron James with the assist, earning a double-double.
Nothing prettier than the spot-up three-point shot. That one was dead center right from the start.
Gets it to go. Chris Paul shooting 43% from the field tonight.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. This one's starting to get away from him. Blake Griffin's checked in again. Jordan on the drive. Gets past the defender. James on the drive. Puts it home with a slam.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Gets the wide open look for three. Irving the rebound. James the jumper. Bang! Three-pointer. LeBron James with 44 points and 2 rebounds.
Cleveland's found a way to turn up their scoring output in the second half. They're finding a swagger to their offense.
Pulls back for the shot. It's good. And LeBron James with 46 points. Nobody near him. Takes the three. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Jeff Green's 0 for 2 from the outside.
This is one of those games when you're going to miss shots like that. If you're the coach, you just throw away the tape. You don't even want to look at it.
Knocks down the jumper for 3. LeBron James is 6 for 14 from 3 tonight.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big time 3.
Green on the drive. It's good. A 2-pointer.
Now, when you see these type of plays in slow motion, only then you realize how graceful and athletic they are.
Smith from downtown and hits the 3. And J.R. Smith with 18 points.
Now that's perfect right there. You're watching a great shooter, like a great artist, go to work. Beautiful form, finish, and follow.
James for 2. Puts it up. And LeBron James with a nice look. Sinks it. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 90. Knocks down a pair. James for 2. And LeBron James with a nice play. And Doc Rivers calls time. As we wind down here in the 4th quarter. It's toward the rim with the drop step. Crawford jumper. And the rebound grabbed by Smith. The screen is set. James. The clock runs out and this game is over. The final.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
As we get things started, who on the Clippers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
James for 2. And LeBron James with the bucket.
For Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
From deep in the corner, Blake Griffin with the excellent feed. He scored 15 points in their previous game against the Portland Trail Blazers. James draws the double. Offensive foul is called, and it'll be Clippers ball. Los Angeles is leading Cleveland by a score of 7-4. Out of bounds, ref says it'll be Cavs ball. James against Crawford for three. James is shot from behind the arc, won't go. Griffin's trying to get down low. Wide open for three. Crawford's long-range jumper. Oh, what a play!
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot.
Puts it down!
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
James able to hit.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Crawford shot blocked. Shoots for three. Jordan the rebound. Crawford fires away. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. And Jamal Crawford with 6 points so far in the first.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Names four-time MVP, just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's with: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the great players of all time.
Well, there's no questioning that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrowed it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA history, he's going to be under consideration. He can be, maybe already is, the best small forward to ever play this game.
They'll stop it right here. Here's a timeout. The Clippers up by 2. Doc Rivers has made a few substitutions here. Goes to the goal. The layup, no good.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
2 points. The assist from
4 minutes gone by in the first, and the score is tied. There's the double team. It's good. Sweet play versus the double team from DeAndre Jordan.
What more could the defense have done, Mike? They had him double teamed, and he still managed to get off the shot.
James against Pierce. Takes another shot. Hall the rebound. Oh, what a play! And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Irving for 3. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. Love's looking to operate from down low. Smith on the drive. Alley-oop. Oh, beautiful pass, and he lays it in.
4-2. The assist from number 5.
Pierce jump shot. Knocks it down. That's a 2-pointer. It'll count if it goes. And it drops. Count the basket.
3.
So that'll end the first quarter. Cleveland's down by 1.
Is anyone going to miss? Although, Jeff, it would help if they played a little defense, huh?
It sure would, Mike. The defense was just not there. But let's give credit where credit is due. The NBA is fantastic because guys can make shots.
Turns him away with the block.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
James knocks it down for 2. He's 8 for 14 from the field.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
James, the jumper. Kyrie Irving with his 3rd assist of the night.
This just shows you how good NBA basketball players are. This isn't bad defense. This is great offense by both teams here in the first half.
James walks it across. Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he's a special player. When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants, and his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James, Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games, and we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
Knocks down the second after he misses the first. James, and here's the double.
Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Looks down court. Just the shot. It's good. And the foul. Block called against Reddick. And LeBron James will go to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Throws it down. What a play.
The assist from number 3, Chris Paul.
James on the drive. Puts it down.
See, that's their problem there defensively. They're allowing the ball to get deep in the paint and right at the basket. You cannot defend like that and win basketball games.
Hits the 3. A huge shot from downtown. Los Angeles 2 for 3 from the perimeter.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Cleveland's leading Los